Okay, so honestly, this video is literally just like a test for my new capture card, which came in last night, and I've been having fun with that. I already recorded like 2 hours of Xenoblade footage, which I'm probably going to use for the review I'm working on, but this video is about the Final Fantasy VII Remake, because I got the game like 2 days ago. And I know this is very late to the party, but there's just so much I want to say about this game in so little time. And there's a little bit of context I want to give before I actually start talking about the game. First off, my relationship with the original. In like 2017, I got the game because everybody's been praising it, and I thought, hey, why don't I check it out myself? And I kind of fell in love with it. It was a little hard for me to actually get going and stuff, and I only just recently finished the game, because again, I stated this in my video about Pokemon, but I hate fucking random encounters and turn-based combat. They just make everything very dull to me, but the story was good, the music was amazing, and the combat wasn't all that bad despite it being turn-based. Like, it was very tolerable. And the materia system as well. I'll be talking about that later. So I love the game. You know, I think it's really good. And when I heard about the remake, like actually finally getting a release date, I was like, oh cool, I'll never play that. But then I got PS4, then I got PS4, and I was too distracted by Spider-Man and Kingdom Hearts 3 and Jedi Fallen Order, which is another game I got, and Final Fantasy 12, ironically, and also Xenoblade Definitive Edition. So, even though it's not a PS4 game, like, I was still very distracted by it, as well as Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 3. So there's that. And then I finally got enough money for it. It was on sale, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna get it, and I did. And now I'm almost done with the game, and I fucking love it. So, first off, I just want to talk about the story, because although this is like the first sixth of the game, like it takes like 6 hours in the base game, where it would take like 40 hours in the remake to do what you need to do, because it only covers the Midgar section, which like is like the first third of disc 1 out of 3. But then again, like, you know, disc 3 is really fucking short, and disc 2 is like about half as long as disc 1, so there is that. But still, I love how fleshed out they made the story. They gave a lot of attention to the characters who basically got no lines. They expanded upon the world and on Midgar itself. They added a lot more just depth overall, so I think that's pretty great. And the characters, oh my fucking god. So, I'm not a fan of like silent JRPG protagonist, because it's starting to become a trope and it's starting to get really boring. However, fucking the characters and how awesome they fucking are in this game is a very nice breath of fresh air. I don't think they're as well actually, they're about as well done as Xenoblades, which is very funny. Sorry. Again, it's like 2 in the morning and I'm very tired. But, they give a lot of attention to Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge. Well, I don't think they give too much attention to Biggs, but like, Jesse and Wedge get a lot of attention. They're really good characters. They're possibly my favorite. Meanwhile, in the original, they got like 4 lines each. So that was awesome. They made Barrett tolerable and not just a stereotype. Tifa is no longer a flat cardboard. Aerith is still the best girl, and Cloud is actually how people describe him, instead of just being a normal fucking average Joe. So that's fucking amazing, in my personal opinion. And it's all made better by the voice acting. The voice acting is so fucking well done, which really surprises me, because a lot of the voice actors for this game are like, I don't think they've ever voice acted for video games. Aerith was fucking voiced by like a YouTuber, which was fucking amazing. And the combat is possibly one of my favorite combat systems of all time. Like, it's definitely in the top 5, which is really, 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 really good. Because I very much care about combat in video games. I care about gameplay. I mean, I care about writing and, you know, story first off. But after that, I'd care about the gameplay. Because it's a game. You play it. And it plays so fucking well. Again, there's turn-based combat, but I should also just mention movement in the original. In the original, it always felt like the D-pad was trying to go the opposite direction of what you pressed. The controls in that game were very clunky. Here, it's only clunky for like a few of the mini-games, and just like the original, it has a cajillion mini-games shoved in for no reason. But I'm okay with that. But yeah, basically, so the combat is so fucking good. It's like a mix of Final Fantasy 12 and 15 and a little bit of Kingdom Hearts, which is expected because of Tetsuya Nomura. And speaking of Tetsuya Nomura, I don't like him, okay? I hate him. I don't like Kingdom Hearts. I'm not really a fan of what Final Fantasy 15 has become because of him. I've never played the game, but I've seen so many Let's Plays, and I've played it. I haven't completed it, but I have played it a little bit, and I'm not really that much of a fan of it. But fucking, I don't get how, but he somehow made this good. I definitely should say this, though. I do not like the fucking weird ghost thingies. Those piss me off, personally. And also, the overusage of Sephiroth is... I was expecting it. But still. I should also mention that I don't know much about the game itself, like, coming into it. Like, I didn't know much. I just knew that, like, the ending was really strange and a lot of things are fleshed out. So, yeah. That's all I know. But, he made the game good. I'm surprised, because normally he fucks things up. And all I'm saying is, he did make the game good, but he used another game as his inspiration, because this is a remake. So moving on to my last point before I just talk about like the general status of the channel, because I want to talk about that real quickly because I'm undergoing a lot of fucking changes right now, is the music. This music is so good. I really like the original game soundtrack, and this game basically took all the songs from the original and like just remixed it 1,000 times. And straight up, I could, like, if I was going on like a 3-hour road trip, I think I'd just listen to that all day. That and Xenoblade. So they're really fucking good. I really, really enjoy the music here. So far, my favorite like song, that's probably actually just got to be the theme for the Sector 5 Slums. I really, really enjoyed that. The Sector 5 Slums theme. I'll probably use it for this video. So, yeah. And that's my little thingy about Final Fantasy VII Remake. I definitely will be making a full-out review of it, but I just wanted to give my thoughts on it and really just test out the capture card and how it works in editing. So, yeah. Now, as for the state of the channel. So, if you don't know, I sort of announced this on my Twitter a little bit. I guess it'd be like a few days ago for you guys. But, basically, I got a new capture card because my old one broke, and again, that's why I'm just using this as a testing video. But I'm also getting a new computer very soon. And, so I will be withholding, like, fucking everything. I'll probably have to stop editing for Riley for a week, which also, by the way, I've been really busy with editing his videos, because something I was worried about when I was coming back to him is that he loves to just fucking film and overload me with so much work. And he says take it at your pace, but that's just not gonna stop my paranoid ass, worry ward ass, fucking wanting to get everything done. So there's that. And I also have to get my driver's permit soon because I'm coming to an end on the driver's ed course. And by coming to an end, I mean I finished it literally a few hours ago. So I'm also just doing that. So like, yeah, fucking, there's a whole lot of stuff that's gonna be happening. So just, I want you guys to know that this channel will be going under changes. Like, I'm just gonna have to get everything done. I can no longer fucking show my face in my videos, well, without filming a fucking camera, instead, because I'm working off of a laptop right now, like a 2012 MacBook Pro. It's not even mine, it belongs to my school. So, there's that. I've been working off of this. Literally everything that I use for YouTube is on a hard drive that's plugged in to my computer. So I'm finally going to be getting my own computer again for like the first time in like a year and a half. So that's going to be real nice. And it's also like an actual brand new fucking amazing Mac Mini. So I will finally be able to like just expect there to be an increase in quality on both Riley's channels and mine. So just expect that. Yeah. That's that, basically. So yeah, expect an increase in the quality of my content, but also expect me to go on like a break for a while so I can set everything up so the quality can increase. So I can finally return to, you know, streaming the PS4 in an actual good quality without using the shitty PS4's default streaming option. I might be able to stream and record my PS3 in HD soon. Probably not. When by the time my content returns, it'll probably be a little bit afterwards that I'll be able to do that, because there's still some stuff I'm trying to figure out, and I have to fucking buy an HDMI splitter. So there's that. But other than that, that's basically all I wanted to say. So I want to thank y'all for doing that shit, for like, you know, coming and watching my video. And I guess I'll see you guys later.